This is a review of the Honeywell Dual Layer Face cover. Here is the package that it comes in. And the features, four-way stretch, minimizes gaps, enhances overall comfort, adjustable ear loops, contour design, hidden pocket for easy filter removal. And let me take note, on the website, it specifically says the filter can filter over 95%, suggesting it's an N95 or a KN95 filter. Now look, assembled in the US and imported components. The face cover, the origin is China and Vietnam. The single-use filter, origin China and Vietnam. So there it is. There's the rest of it right there. And again, the front of the package. And here it is. Here it is. This is it. As you can see, here's one of the features is, okay, these things stretch, and it's adjustable as well. So you can adjust the ear loop. One other thing, people use ear savers. You can do it like that behind. It has a very substantial nose clip, which is key to the sealing of a mask. And here's inside. Here's one of the filters, and I wanted to compare it against one of these, the KN95 protective mask, the Palcom. This Palcom is, if you Google it, Palcom KN95, it's very well regarded out there. It's FDA approved. So here's the filter, and notice the filter has a lot of features very similar to and it says Honeywell on it. The filter has a lot of features that's very similar to a KN95 mask. Now here's the Palcom KN95 mask, and here's the filter. So as you can see, they're very, very similar. Both of these filters. I mean, the KN95 mask and the Honeywell filter. One thing is, I'm not going to do it with this, but I tested it on another filter. This filter can hold water, and any filter that's worth its salt has to be able to hold an amount of water. It can hold water. The other thing is when you hold it up to light, a light, you should not be able to see the light bulb. And that's exactly what this is. I tested it out. Another feature of this filter is if you were to cut it open, and I'm not going to cut this one open, it is a 3-layer mask, just like this one is. Well, actually, this is like 4 layers, but this is 3 layers, just like a surgical mask. And so I do not doubt that this could filter at least 95%. I don't doubt that, and these are very the same. Now, where this differs to this is this does feel a lot thicker. This feels a lot thicker, a little bit more substantial than this. This is more flat. This seems to be, as you can tell, a bit more substantial. So it's a little bit different. It is a little bit different, but I don't doubt that this is an N95 mask. And so let's put it back in, and it has left and right. And I want to say I'm very impressed with this type of mask. I wish everyone had this type of mask where you can insert, like a nice quality 3 or 4 ply filter that's of the same quality as, maybe a surgical mask or an N95 mask. So it fits right in there. And so let's get to it. I'm going to put it on and we're going to see exactly how it looks. What's great is you got the ear loops and stuff. So here, I'm going to turn it, and that's what it looks like right there. Hang on, let me adjust the camera. That's what it looks like right there, exactly. It's very easy to breathe through, and you adjust it just like that. Adjust the ear loops. Sometimes you're going into an environment and you want it tight. You're going into a questionable place. You want it tight. That's what it looks like. Sides, side, profile. Excellent. Now, one thing I also want to show you is, let's go back to the filter for just a second. So if I were just to put on the filter alone, let me see, you could tell this was probably made for, for the Chinese market or for the Asian market, because, I don't think this will fit that well like a larger face. This will be better for women and smaller faces, skinnier people and stuff like that. But you could tell from the sides, it only has, you know, I mean, I would feel more comfortable if it wrapped around my face a little bit more. And I guess that's the only criticism I have. So that's the only criticism I have about this mask, is that although the mask itself is pretty big, the total filter area, it could be a little bit bigger. The filter could be bigger, but this is one size fits all. So I guess they size this for the average adult face, and that's who it's marketed to. So here, once again, we'll do it like that. And like I said, there's ways you could loop this back. You could put a paper clip back there if you don't like it resting on your ears. You could buy an actual ear saver on Amazon, and that'll help. Let me adjust it. I'm not detecting any air coming out of the sides. It's just this front. And so in here, it's take note of this right here. So this is actually this perforated on the front, and so this is not, the cloth mask itself doesn't offer any filtration with it going through like that. That won't offer much filtration. And one thing you can do if you're going into a hot environment, which I suggest if you have a mask like this or any other mask at all, you put one of the cheap surgical masks over it to use as a pre-filter. And that's what I do. I don't have one right here on me, but that's what you do. Put a cheap surgical, put this on and put a cheap surgical mask over if you're going into an environment you believe to be hot or some kind of indoor place. Just use it as a pre-filter, just in case.